been a really long time since I've done a story time. This one's not about teaching. What do Blue's Clues, SWAT teams, dried fruit, and house fires have in common? My youngest daughters were 3 and 4 years old at the time, and I was working from home as a consultant. Girls were watching Blue's Clues, and it was a particular episode where Blue was learning to play the drum. That's going to be important later. I had just started a batch of dried pineapple in the food dehydrator in the kitchen to sit down in my chair in the family room, and the girls were watching Blue's Clues in another room. One of them accidentally hit the remote, and suddenly I'm hearing boom, 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 boom. Blue was not a very good drummer. I throw my laptop on the couch, I go into the room where they're watching TV, and I find out that it's just the television that's been turned up. So I turn the volume all the way down. Meanwhile, I start smelling smoke. The new food dehydrator has a little bit of like a plastic smell coming off of it, but it's brand new, and we all know this happens with brand new appliances. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I go back to my work. A few minutes later, I hear again. I go into my girls and I'm like, girls, but the volume is still all the way up. Not only am I smelling smoke, but there are large pillars of black, thick smoke coming from my kitchen. I run into the kitchen and see that my food dehydrator is fully engulfed in flames. I grab the food dehydrator, I run to the back door, I throw the door open, making all the curtains fall onto the ground. I take the food dehydrator outside and sit it in the middle of my unfinished, unlandscaped backyard. Pillars of thick black smoke are coming off of the top of this food dehydrator, like signaling like Batman to the sky. At the same time, I have taken my daughters and thrown them on the front porch away from all of the smoke. Suddenly above me, I hear a helicopter and it's going and a loudspeaker reaches out and says, "Ma'am, return to your house. There is a suspect in the area. He is considered armed and dangerous." The second set of booms that I had heard was actually shots being fired at a house down the street where, unbeknownst to me, there was a SWAT standoff. I just look up at the helicopter and be like, I can't go back inside. My kitchen's on fire. Before you know it, I have police officers standing at the door with my 2 little girls trying to usher them in the house, and the helicopter above signaling that I need to get back in with thick black smoke pluming into the air. And to this day, I still have black scorch marks in my kitchen from the fire.